Hey there, Ryan DeParisi, coming at you today with a quick message, hopefully one of inspiration and hope. I want to talk today about a few different principles. One is defining your why, having vision, and having dogged persistence, and never ever giving up on your dreams. So recently I was watching a movie, one of my favorite movies out there. It's The Pursuit of Happyness with Will Smith. Maybe some of you have seen that movie. It's based on the true story of Chris Gardner. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, he was just a guy with a big dream of doing better for himself and his family. Very entrepreneurial. He actually bought out in the San Francisco Bay Area this very high tech for the time anyway. It's a portable bone density scanner, and he spent his whole life savings on that machine, and found it to be very difficult to get rid of this. But he was a good salesman. He actually did eventually sell all of them. But the movie talks about how he really wanted to work on Wall Street. He saw someone, I think, driving a Ferrari at the time, and he asked him, "What do you do?" And he said he worked on Wall Street, and he worked, for a financial services firm. And he said he basically determined that was what he wanted to do. But that was his dream. He defined his why, and why he had a son who was 5 years old. Actually, I think in real life, I think he might have been younger, but he was played by Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith, in the movie. But anyway, he had a son, and he had a wife, or at least the mother of his child. They eventually split up because she just could not see it through. She couldn't bear to go through the ups and downs of what it takes to be successful. Being successful, everyone makes it out to be this, glorious thing, and it's, because they see, a lot of times people see the highlight reel, so to speak. They see people's videos with their success stories and whatnot, but they don't see what goes on behind that. And there's a lot of, blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of tough moments. Anyway, getting back to the story, in the movie, Will Smith's character, he goes through amazing amounts of just obstacles, turmoil. He became homeless. He's getting parking tickets left and right. He gets his money levied by the IRS out of his bank account. They pretty much took everything he had. Ends up homeless for a little while, but he never ever gave up. He always held on to that hope, and then he got an unpaid internship. He won that from Dean Witter, and then he proceeded to be the star performer out of 20 people, and he won that position as a financial advisor, as a broker with Dean Witter at the time. And then he went on to, if you follow the story, he went on to found his own financial services firm in '87 called Gardner Rich, and then he ended up selling that in 2006 to another brokerage firm for multi-millions of dollars. So anyway, it's definitely a rags to riches story, so to speak. But the point is, he never gave up. I can relate to that story because I did work for Morgan Stanley back in the early 2000s, and I didn't make it, but I never gave up. I just didn't collect enough assets to stay there. But I would be on the phone, making 400 to 500 cold calls a day. I definitely had the persistence. I had the drive. I just didn't have, I guess just didn't work out for me. But I learned a lot of lessons there. One of them was just to never give up on your dream. You have a dream. In the movie, he talks to his son, and there's a scene in the movie. You probably remember that if you saw the movie, but um, in the movie, there's that scene where his son has a basketball that his father and mother gave him for his birthday, and he basically tells his son, you know what, I wasn't really ever really good at basketball, so yeah, you're probably not going to be really good either. So I don't want you spending a lot of time out here, day and night shooting the ball. So you see the boy's enthusiasm for playing just totally drop off, and he throws the ball. And point being is that the father pretty much stole the dream out of the son's hands. And then he realized right away what he had done. And he looks at his son, he tells him, hey, don't let anyone ever tell you you can't do something, not even me. So my point is if you have, and I got bugs in my face, so if I'm moving around, that's why. But if you have someone, in your life that's telling you you can't do something, but you truly believe that's your vision to achieve that, you have to respectfully block out those people and just go after what it is you want. If it's the right thing to do for you and your family, then go for it. Don't let anything get in your way. No obstacle. Have a persistence that just says, I'm never going to quit. And that type of attitude is going to take you very, very far. That and massive action. Take massive action, focus on what you want, and always remember your why. Have that vision. Because if you don't have the why and the vision, when those obstacles come, and they will come, you will not be able to withstand those obstacles. You'll fold and you'll just quit and you'll say this is too hard, and you'll go back to your 9 to 5. And 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 that pattern of quitting is just a bad pattern and habit to get in. Sometimes things don't work out, like my story of Morgan Stanley, but I never gave up. I just never gave up. So point being, stick to your vision, develop a vision, have a why, a big why, a why that's so big it scares you. Take massive action, focus, and I think you'll see awesome results. So just never give up. All right, this is Ryan DeParisi. Hope this video came of some value to you. If it did, please comment below, and look forward to talking to you on the next video. Have a great day. You absolutely deserve it.